Anyway, what you see here is a Harbor Breeze Crosswinds ceiling fan. I got this about 3 years ago now from Mark Wilson for free. He gave this one to me for free when we first met, when I bought the white and brass Delta 2 from him. And this fan is from February of 2011. He originally found this fan in the trash. And the reason why they most likely threw it out was because not that the fan didn't work fine, it works 100% fine. The issue that it had was that the white kit burnt out on it, so hence why you don't see it with the white. But yeah, I'm planning on getting rid of this. I was saying in the white weighted video that I'm probably gonna give it to my aunt, but I'm thinking now that I'd rather just give her something better. She needs a fan there still, or I don't even know if she already found a fan for the whole area, but yeah, the one in the Dominican Republic, that is. So I'm mostly just gonna sell this locally to someone on OfferUp or Craigslist or even Facebook Marketplace for like maybe $10 at most. Due to it needing a mounting bracket still, I'm not really in the mood to go find a mounting bracket. Buy a mounting bracket for that low just so I can sell it 100% complete. But yeah, here it is. The fan's in pretty good shape, and the condition of it is in pretty good shape. It's a nice fan. I like it. It's just I just don't need it no more. That's the main thing, and also I just don't see. The main thing is I just don't. If I have a fan in the collection, it's because I feel like I could either use it as an install in the basement, like have a fan display in the basement and such, or just like use it for workshop type fan. I don't see myself using this one as that. I have it to Farmington for that exact reason. But I just don't see myself having any use for this fan no more, hence why I'm gonna get rid of it. So yeah. I posted it on the groups and like saying if they want anybody wanted it and nobody wanted it at all, which does not surprise me at all because a lot of those fan collectors rather have something more vintage, not something as new as this one, or something that's cheap as this one specifically. So yeah, I'd rather just sell it to someone locally. I know they'd get more use out of it than any of us collectors. Unless somebody wants it for replacement stock, let me know. But otherwise, it's going to be sold locally. And yeah, it has a quick connect blade setup, so it makes it very easy to flip the blades over for testing purposes. Here's the Harbor Breeze logo. And yeah, go ahead and start the fan off on low speed. Got caught on something. Usually being sitting on the outside portion. Yeah, the chain on this fan is completely white. That's something I've always wondered about it when I first got it. I think either it came like that or it was just painted, or it was painted like that from factory. Who knows? But it really does look like it was painted like that from factory, to be honest, because the white kit was also like that too. Yeah, the white kit, I tested it with all 3 sockets. I put 3 candelabra light bulbs in there. No luck at all, so it was definitely burnt out. It's moving decently on low speed. It's not a bad performer for what it is. It's actually a pretty decent fan. It's almost on par with like a Harbor Breeze classic style fan, to be honest. I also have a classic style, and that's more childhood compared to this. And if I'm gonna have like a builder fan from Harbor Breeze, I'd rather have that one instead of this one. But I'd rather just give it to someone locally for free, like a friend of mine that would use it. I just don't know anybody who would need it. But also, I'm not really trying to sell it to collectors, because I know some of them will probably just destroy it just for fun of it, and I don't want to ship it out to someone just so they can destroy it when I can just literally just get rid of it locally for free. It would just be a waste of my time, honestly, doing that. But it does perform well, so I mean, I'd rather use it for replacement stock. If it was like a Littleton, I would have no problem just tossing it, but like it's actually not too bad. It's actually a decent one, so yeah. It's moving decently on low speed. to medium. If I do sell it or donate to Habitat, I would need to put it down on this fan. I don't know what happened to the original one, but I can always just spare one for it. The only thing is it wouldn't be a matte white finish like the fan is. It would just be a plain white one. I have so many white downloads, it's not even funny. I could definitely spare one for it. Yeah, it's moving decently on medium speed. I can feel a nice breeze from it over here. It does remind me somewhat of like the older vintage looking fans. The design of it looks similar to it. Like the vents and blade arms from like the early 2000s and the late 90s. That's something I do like about it. But these fans are still being made today. Although, well, they're probably not as powerful as this one because this one is an older one. And I remember Nicholas Law or Alexander worked here on YouTube. I don't know if he changed his name. I think he did, but I remember he said the one he has aren't that powerful at all. The older bronze ones, but I definitely know that those are newer than this one. I swear I don't give it to a family member or anything. I didn't have it break down on them due to it being a newer fan. So I'd rather just, or actually no, if I sell it on to a local person, I don't want them to have the same issue. Either because then they can come back complaining about it. Here it is on high. It's moving pretty good there on high speed. Nothing to go crazy about, but this is a decent air mover. In fact, this actually wouldn't be a bad fan to use like in a basement or something if you need. I actually would have considered putting this in the basement if I could fit a 52-inch fan, to be honest. But I do have the farm fan I could use for that exact purpose. Yeah, I put the cord underneath the canopy just so I wouldn't move around too much like I did in the other video. What it is that this fan, the way I have it, I just have two of the screws holding the canopy in place against the motor housing, and it's not really securing the motor too much because it's still like the other screws that hold it in like holding the motor. So it makes it a tiny bit loose for that reason. Yeah, it's not too bad of an air mover. It's actually moves a lot more air than a lot of newer fans out being sold today. So this one's actually still, back when their newer fans were still somewhat decent. It does have a nice motor hum, or not a motor hum, like a whispering sound to it. Yeah, let me go ahead and shut it off. And these spin down. Yeah, I kind of hate to say, but I will miss this fan a little bit when I do get rid of it, or if I do, I don't want to hold on to it if I really don't see myself using it at all after this video, to be honest. And that's just the main reason. Although there's a lot of fans I'm probably just gonna have just for fun, to be honest, but who knows? I'm kind of mixed because this is like one of the first fans I got as a collector, so I kind of want to hold on to it just for that reason. But yeah, who knows? I most likely will get rid of it, but at the same time, maybe it won't be as soon as I wish it would be, but if I can, once I start putting some other fancy on the basement, I might not get rid of as many as I plan to. But yeah, if I know it has a good home, I won't have any issue getting rid of it. Also, this really wouldn't be a bad thing for like a basement, to be honest. If you just need something cheap to move something around. And when I mean cheap, I mean just like not a higher quality fan. Just something that does the job, and it definitely would do a job in the basement without a question. Alright, come to a complete stop, and now we go ahead and show it on reverse on low speed. And then to film the next fan that I need to film. And in fact, it kind of looks very similar to the Camo Venet coat that vintage fans are more tested on his channel not too long ago, the two of them that he got. Now that I think about it. Alright, now for reverse medium. The chain's just rubbing against it in a strange way, so it's making a funny sound. Alright, now for reverse high. Maybe I might hold on to it just in case I want to offer it to someone locally at the store. Who knows? Does a good job on reverse as well. But it really wouldn't be a bad performer. It wouldn't be a bad fan to use in the store. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.